Christian versus Muslims. Dearborn, Michigan has fallen. That's a crazy title. Let's check this out.
He's smacking the Quran with bacon.
There is no Sharia law in Dearborn.
And anybody that tries to burn the Quran, God will get them one day, I promise.
Today I'm here in Dearborn, Michigan, and today you have a group of primarily white Christians marching on the streets of Dearborn, Michigan as they're worried about the Islamification of Islam, as Dearborn, Michigan is the capital of Islam here in the United States, as the majority of the population belong to the religion of Islam here. And right now you have a group over here and you have a group right there. We are going to be seeing what happens here today on the streets. Right now you have some counter protesters out here as well. No free speech for fascists. And you have a lot of, it looks like the pro-Palestinian protesters out here. And what do you think about this group right here? It's primarily white Christians marching here in Dearborn.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous because in Dearborn, Christians and Muslims coexist and we love each other and we treat each other like brothers and sisters. So the fact that they're here trying to divide us from our Christian brothers and sisters is ridiculous. No one has supremacy over another person, and that's one thing that Islam teaches us. That's one thing that Sharia law teaches us, is that no one is supreme over another person. No matter what you look like, what your skin color is, what your religion is, we are all equal under the eyes of God. So we are here now just retaliating, trying to protest against this bullshit that they're bringing out now.
You're out here today and you have the America First hat. What do you think about what's happening here in Dearborn, Michigan?
I think it's about the amount of immigration that we allow. Do we as a country want foreign outposts in cities like Coldwater and Hamtramck and Dearborn? Or do we want to have like a cohesive, agreed upon culture and ideology for our society? And so we welcome all sorts of people, and diversity is one of America's strengths, but when it gets taken too far, we'll start to lose our country's identity.
What do you guys think about this primarily white Christian group pulling up today here to Dearborn, Michigan?
I don't think they're Christians. They're not Christians. Those are Zionists. They're Zionists. They are not Christians, bro. You're a Christian, correct?
Yes.
You love Jesus?
I love Jesus.
You're a Christian. They don't love Jesus because they're on the other side with the Zionists. The Zionists, they don't love Jesus. So what does that make them? Some goofy ass motherfuckers that don't know their own religion. They really don't know their own religion.
And are you guys members of Islam? Muslims?
Yeah, Muslim. I'll die for Jesus any time of the day.
And what do you guys think about when people say that Dearborn has been Islamified or that Sharia law is being upheld here?
There is no Sharia law out here. If there was a Sharia law out here, they would have been beheaded me. They would have been beheaded me and cut off my hands.
What's the difference of just Muslims and members of ISIS?
Oh man, ISIS, they're not even Muslims. If ISIS was Muslims, they would have been stepped in and fought Israel. Why out of every country they ain't fight Israel yet? You tell me.
ISIS is they're planned. They're all planned. They're all planned. They're not real Muslims.
They towards the Americans, because they know at the end of the day.
A real Muslim like us will invite you to our house, come in, eat with us, sleep with us, whatever you want. That's real Islam. ISIS and all of them, plans. They're all planned. They're all planned by somebody. That's not real Islam.
You hungry?
No.
Why? The thing is, like, why do these people wear the masks? You know, like, you need to be open and honest, like, with like your beliefs. You need to take off the damn mask, or whatever. The thing is, I think in the U.S. and in Europe, you need to have like Christianity as the dominant like force, like the dominant culture agreed upon, the religion. Right? You're allowed to be Muslim, but you're not supposed to take over a goddamn city and, you know, dictate culture and the way people behave. That's not correct.
I'll go to a restaurant.
Oh, he just invited me to go get some food. I'm gonna hop over to the other side and go talk to them as well. So it's super interesting right now because you have this group right here. You have Palestine, Muslims, and then right now you have a bunch of people from the other side coming over here. What brings you out here today?
We want to make sure our children can grow up in the same America that I grew up in. White Christian country. Our founding fathers' blood soaks this land, not for Muslims and Islamic jihadists to play their prayer calls where our children walk to preschool. It's disgusting what they've done to Dearborn, Michigan. They have turned this into Rome. They've turned it into London. It looks like another country country here. Every single sign on every single street is in Arabic. How can you consider yourselves?
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like, why is it in Arabic? Don't you know English if you're in America? Like that, this is the thing. Like, you guys need like strict ass immigration. Like, no, you need strict assimilation laws. Like, you don't know the language after so many years, you get deported. Like, whoops, it is what it is. Like, you need to be super strict with this shit, man. The same with crime. You even look at a native in like a weird way, deportation immediately. Like, you're not supposed to create a problem for the natives. I believe if you are a immigrant, you know, you're supposed to be more. You're supposed to almost try to be better than the natives, be kinder, be nicer, be sweeter. If not, then fuck off. And this is the attitude everybody can agree with. Like, if you're a fucking foreigner in the US, in Europe, in Norway, in UK, if you're a foreigner and you come here with your fucking attitude trying to gain political power or cultural power, and you're like, my religion is better, my people are better, you need to listen here, native. These people need to get be thrown out the country, like, immediately. But unfortunately, we have let too many people in the US, in a lot of Europe. So interesting. We need to stop immigration immediately and fix the culture so that the people start reproducing. Also, there's like the economy as well.
As assimilating Americans, when you don't eat the same food we eat, you don't speak the same language we speak, you don't do anything that Americans do. This is our country, and we will not stand for Islamic invasion.
Are you worried about the Islamification of the United States?
Yes, it is one of the most paramount issues we can face.
Especially here in Dearborn, Michigan.
It is in.
That's a little like, I don't know, in the US, that's not a major issue, I would say. It's more in Europe, but in the US, like, a bigger problem is like you in the US, from what I see as an European, the bigger issue is the Jews, really, and their influence and their power, not Muslims. That's like a 7K club point. Like, they want you to hate Muslims in the US to kind of distract from the bigger issues. I'm sure the Americans will agree with me in the comments.
Minneapolis in 1970 was a 95% white city and white state, Minnesota. If you ask Grok, the next 1,000 children born, only 42% will be white. We are seeing rapid demographic shift and ideologies that are clashing. Here in Dearborn, these people want to see white Christian men eradicated. They want to see our forefathers' land be destroyed. They do not have any love in their hearts. They are here to dominate us, Nick.
Would you say you're a white supremacist?
No, sir. I am an American supremacist. I love my country, and I know that we only have a few homelands.
Bro, this guy seems like he fucking loves his country. Like, how can you... Like, I would love to have men like him everywhere, in every nation, you know, representing his country and people. This is the thing. Like, if everybody watches different TV shows and speak different languages and eat different food and go to different... They don't even, you know, one goes to a mosque, one goes to a church. If everybody has a different experience of life, we cannot connect or bond as neighbors, as brothers. And this is what people don't understand. It's like, you think you can just mesh people together and they're going to work together. No, we're very tribalistic. We just have to accept that we are getting more and more tribalistic as time passes and people lose religion, you know. This is the thing, like, more and more people are being atheists and agnostics, and that is splitting people apart. People don't see each other as people anymore. Like, if you have nothing in common with people, of course you're gonna look at them as an outsider, as an enemy, you know. So, but this is the thing, you need to crush all of this, like, these differences. There has to be a cohesive what is it, monoculture. That's what you need in the US. I want you guys to have that, a monoculture where is it monoculture, but everybody can agree on what is an American. You know, here in Europe we need, you know, what is a British man, what is a blah blah blah. You need to have like a extremely solid example of what it is to be an American, and people need to follow that, whether you are a native or a immigrant. You cannot have all this like, oh, I am this group and I am this group and I represent this group. It doesn't work. This is what happens. It creates that tribalism. People need to be united under the same idea of a nation, of people and all that, if that makes sense. Something like that, yeah. But anyway, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I catch you boys on the next one. Take care of yourself. Remember to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Thank you.